Thank you very much for your update on what's been happening. Let's talk to Barry Donadio, a former Secret Service agent who worked for President Bush and Obama. Barry, good to talk to you again. So you and I were in conversation yesterday, and a lot's emerged since then. So give us your take on what's been said about security surrounding Donald Trump since.
Okay, well, Acting Director Rowe cleared up a lot of the confusion as to how much security there are. He did say that he did have counter-sniper team. There was counter-assault team. These are tactical teams, part of the Special Operations Division of the Secret Service. They are extremely highly trained, very capable, and they're all surgical shooters, as you would imagine. There's never enough of them because they're so specialized, and I think that's what you heard in the press conference. So this sounds to me like President Trump maybe had a schedule that was planned out for his security detail. We do have an idea of what the president will do for a day. And this seemed to be a right turn off of that schedule where they kind of, he might have just said, hey, I think I feel like going golfing, made a right turn and showed up at the golf course unannounced, and his Secret Service detail has to adjust and secure a golf course. And I imagine that might have been why the golf course wasn't entirely closed down. It may not have been enough time to do it because of the size of the course itself, but the extra actions that are in place that Director Rowe stated were put in place after the Pennsylvania incident apparently have worked. They detected the threat. They found the threat, and this was in advance of the president getting close enough to where he would be more effective threat against Donald Trump.
But of course, as you say, they saw the threat. They were able to counter this threat, and Donald Trump is safe and well, as he has reassured us all. But the incident has now led, has it not, to a reassessment of what's required to keep presidential candidates safe.
Yes. Pennsylvania, the first attempt shocked us all, right? And it's going to put a lot of scrutiny on the Secret Service and how they do things. But now a second attempt, so close to the first attempt, it's almost like hysteria point, and it breeds conspiracy theories. So this really ups the level even higher. And, with the way things are in the political environment in the United States, even these two attempts may breed even a third copycat attempt. I know that's what
President Biden is saying, that they are upping resources available. What do you think that looks like?
That looks like more management, more leadership, more resources, whether it be local, more Secret Service assets on the ground. Now you've heard them speak of drones. Those drones are going to be very helpful in scanning certain areas or hard to get areas like rooftops, for instance, where they weren't present in the Pennsylvania incident. So I imagine they're going to be deploying as many drones as they have. And I don't know the number of that, and I'm sure it's not an infinite number. We'll have to remember the Secret Service is not a huge agency. It's not the U.S. Post Office, where you have thousands and thousands of employees. This is a very small, tight-knit community or small agency, I should say, where they're so highly trained. The government invests a lot of money in keeping their agents the best in the world.
Okay. Barry Donadio, thank you for your time. Good to talk to you again, former Secret Service agent in the US. Here in the UK,